Sometimes it feels like he and others, they're building things in this world successfully, are basically confidently exploring a dark room with a very confident, ambitious vision of what that room actually looks like. Like, like they're just walking straight into the darkness. There's no painful toys or Legos on the ground. I'm just going to walk. I know exactly how far the wall is. And then very quickly willing to adjust as they step on the Lego, and their body is filled with a lot of pain. What I mean by that is there's this kind of evolution that seems to happen where you discover really good ideas along the way that allow you to pivot. Like, to me, since since a few years ago, when you could see with Andrej Karpathy the software 2.0 evolution of autopilot, it became obvious to me that this is not about the car. This is about Optimus, the robot. This is like, if we look back 100 years from now, the car will be remembered as a cool car, nice transportation, but the autopilot won't be the thing that controls the car. It will be the thing that allows embodied AI systems to understand the world. So broadly. And so that kind of approach, and you kind of stumble into it. Will Tesla be a car company? Will it be an AI company? Will it be a robotics company? Will it be a home robotics company? Will it be an energy company? And you kind of slowly discover this as you confidently uh, like push forward with a vision. So it's interesting to watch that kind of evolution, as long as it's backed by this confidence.
There are a couple of things that are required for that. One is being adventurous. One doesn't enter a dark room without a flashlight and a map, unless you're a risk taker, unless you're adventurous. The second is to have iterative brain cycles where you can process information and do a feedback loop and make it work. The third, and this is what we failed to do a lot in the United States and perhaps around the world, is when you take risks, you have to realize you're going to blow things up. First three rockets, the Falcon rockets that Musk does, they blow up. Even Starship, 3.5 minutes, but then it blows up the first time. So I think Boeing and NASA and others have become unwilling to enter your dark room without knowing exactly where the exit is and the lighted path to the exit. And the people who created America, whenever they came over, whether the Mayflower is refugees from the Nazis, they took a lot of risks to get here. And now I think we have more referees than we have risk takers, more lawyers and regulators and others saying you can't do that, that's too risky, than people willing to innovate. And you need both. I think you're also right on 50, 100 years from now, what Musk will be most remembered for besides space travel is real-world AI. Not just Optimus the robot, but Optimus the robot and the self-driving car. They're pretty much the same. They're using GPU clusters or dojo chips or whatever it may be to process real-world data. We all got, and you did on your podcast, quite excited about large language model, generative, predictive text AI. That's fine, especially if you want to chit-chat with your chat bot. But the holy grail is artificial general intelligence. And the tough part of that is real-world AI. And that's where Optimus the robot or full self-drive are, I think, far ahead of anybody else.